if y'all don't remember, on the previous episode, I mentioned that I revisit the book/audiobook, The Four Agreements, several times throughout the year. And for some reason, on these most recent listens, the first agreement has been calling me more so than any other three. Now, just to refresh your memory, the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. Now, I define this as when you say you're going to do something, it's in your best interest to follow through. Whether it's for others or yourself, stick to your word. Story time. This morning, I got up bright and early at 5 a.m. to take my family on a college tour to the Fashion Institute of Technology located in the Big Apple, aka New York. It's about a 4-hour trip, so why not put on one of my favorite audiobooks to annoy my fellow passengers? I'm the pilot. I'm the one that my family entrusted to get us to New York safely, so my decisions trump all other decisions, all right? My co-pilot, suffering from daylight savings time, is curled up like a bag of laundry in the passenger side seat. The 16-year-old is in the back right next to the unoccupied baby seat, now being used as an elevated snack bar. She's looking out the window listening to My Chemical Romance, looking like the emo girl in a My Chemical Romance music video. The coast is clear. I grab my phone and I put on the 4 agreements. Now, off the bat, the reader says that this agreement is the most difficult of all the agreements, but if mastered, will bring you heaven on earth. See, now you got my attention. But as I listen a little deeper, I'm reminded about your word being like a double-edged sword. Either you can heal somebody or kill somebody. Followed by an example of a woman having a bad day at work, coming home to a 4-year-old who's singing at the top of her lungs like most kids do. The mom takes her frustration out on the daughter by saying, "Stop with the singing. You have a terrible singing voice." With that interaction between the mother and daughter, the child is scarred for life. That's when I realized I missed the point. The first agreement isn't about keeping your word. It's about being responsible on how you use your word. The mother poisoned her daughter without even realizing it. According to author Don Miguel Ruiz, this is called black magic. The opposite of that is white magic. This is described as having the ability to heal and plant fruitful seeds in the mind. Now, us Americans have a complicated history with the use of black and white, especially when dealing with one being negative and one being positive. I don't like these terms, and I also don't like the way they're used in the book. So I think of the positive ones as divine and the negative ones as cursed. Anyway, back to the situation. The icing on the cake was the discussion behind gossip. This is one of the areas where cursed seeds are planted and bear rich crops. All right, take a moment. Just think how many times you've heard gossip about someone and that changed the way you looked at them. That seed of negativity is planted and ultimately can change the way you look at that person for the rest of their life. The consequence of the mother planting the cursed seed inside her own daughter resulted in her child never wanting to sing again, all because of misplaced frustration. I'm saying all that to say, upon review, I missed the true message of the first agreement. And look at that. I'm being responsible with my words. A full circle moment. Now, with that said, I'm creating a petition to have, if you say you're going to do something, you better do it, be the 5th agreement. You can sign up at sergioneptuna.com. Peace.